Everyone knows that forecasting is a mux game, but at the same time, it's necessary and unavoidable. Why it is unavoidable? Because whether you are an investor, whether you are a technocrat, industrialist, entrepreneur, belong to banking sector, whichever sector you come from, people believe in forecasting and prediction. But unfortunately, economists have failed to predict every recession, even a depression in 1930, which rattled United States, and the 2008 recession, which rattled the entire world. Hi everyone, my name is SK, and I am a consultant in a firm. And today, what I'll be talking about is what I'm seeing uh, these days. There's a decline in every aspect in terms of market, economy, equity, GDP. So yesterday we saw a great fall in the market after the RBI also, the centralized bank also talked about some policies increasing the rate. And few days back, Federal Bank in United States had done the same thing, and that also impacted the market badly. So what is it about it? How it's going to impact you and I as a common man? It's something that I'm going to discuss about it. In 2008, also when the recession happens. Okay, let's first talk about what is a recession. A recession is nothing but a decline in in economy, GDP, employment, investment. You see less and less money flowing, in the circle in the market. So that's all about recession. But there's another terminology that is called a depression, which the word is seen in United States in 1929 to 1930 after World War One. So are we heading towards that state? Because the recession we are hearing since pandemic, it hit in 2020 when the supply chain got disrupted. But now something has been added to it by the Ukraine and Russia war, which escalated, and lots of restriction have been put on the Russia. They can't even export the natural gas and other crude oil services, commodities. So that is impacting the entire world. Although the current situation for India looks quite stable, but after the RBI's announcement why the market fell, it's just that lending money to the banks will be on high rate. When the banks will receive some amount on a high rate, definitely they're gonna lend you money for your home loan, for your businesses on a higher rate. What will that do? If you are running an organization, you do not have enough money to expand your business, you do not have money to manufacture more product, or you are not in a situation to buy a loan at a high rate. Because I am as a common man, I purchased a house uh, at an interest rate of 6.9, but tomorrow this might not be the situation. You might have to pay more interest rate and less interest on your deposits in the bank. So overall, economical structure is going to be disrupted, impacted by these sort of decisions which central banks are making. But also, even at their point of view, this is also unavoidable because they are also seeing less revenue from their perspective. That's the reason they are increasing the prices, the rates. But as a common man, it's going to impact all the sector, whether you belong to a service sector, manufacturing, anything. In 2008 also, it real estate got impacted badly because there was lack of cash flowing in the market, and the same situation is arising, it seems. So what are the ways, what are the solution that everyone should, as an individual level, can and go for? The few points that I've jotted down, I think that would help us. Number one is, you don't go crazy. Do not take out the money wherever you have invested, but stop. No, I'm not saying stop. Make sure that your expenditure goes on a very important thing that actually need. Don't do unnecessary expenditure, and ensure that your uh, Investment are in different assets, not in one sector, not in one, I would say, uh, part of several and investment or investing options available these days. So can government print more money? Is that the solution? To certain extent, yes, that could be the solution, but again, that might impact the inflation rate badly if you print more money. The second is public spending. How to increase the public spending? If the taxes gets reduced, GST and all that, but again, if the government reduce the petrol prices, how they going to get the revenue from the from for themselves? Anything like some innovation and good ideas like the other countries in UAE, or you know for that matter, I say there's one more country which is doing the digital innovations. So that sort of stuff can work a lot. And the private sector, the corporate sector also plays an important role. They should not start laying off the employees, because that will again create more trouble. If you lay out the employees, again it will impact the entire circle where the money is floating. The people have less money, less investing, less expenditure. Overall impact will be at a national level and a global level as well. So the things to remember is, even if you have some amount of money in the bank, do not uh, take it out panic in a panic.